Tiff Dunk, the editor of Dolly, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Dolly Doctor time.
Tonight's question, we've got my dad's new girlfriend has moved in with him and I can't stand her. She's always putting me down in front of other people and he takes her side over mine all the time. I don't want to go over anymore, but Mum says I have to. I really need some advice.
This is such a common thing when the new partner is brought into the house and it, this is something I actually do really relate to. I had a lot of issues with my stepmother when I was growing up and very much the same way I did not want to go to my dad's house. But I think, your mum's kind of on the right track in that I think it is good that you're still going because your dad is your dad and that relationship doesn't change.
And that's the thing, you've only ever got one, you know.
Exactly. And chances are he's pretty unaware of how you're feeling if you haven't vocalised it to him.
Yeah.
So it's hard because you can see he's obviously in the bliss of new love and thinks the sun shines out of her posterior. But, I think to pull your dad aside and just let him know how you're feeling. Maybe there's a couple of things. Maybe you've read into things not right. Maybe she is doing things that he can then have a word to her about. He should be protecting you because you are his child.
Exactly.
So I think if your dad's properly aware of the situation, that's going to help matters tenfold. And I know it's hard because on the flip side, we all want our parents to be happy. We don't want them to be miserable.
Yeah.
And I guess that's sort of a hard conversation to have with your dad if you don't want to burst his love bubble. But it's horrible, and you're spending way too much time over there if you know however long you're spending with your dad.
Well, that's the thing. And I guess also maybe the stepmom's feeling a little bit, she can feel the vibe off you. Like if she knows that you don't like her, maybe she's kind of putting up like a bit of a defense mechanism as well.
Yeah, maybe. And I mean, for me, and again, this is just in my own situation, I think it was very much a case of my stepmother feeling threatened by the relationship I had with my dad. We'd been there long before she had.
That's the thing.
And it was her way of coping with all of that kind of stuff. Not excusing her, she's the adult, and that's the other thing that you have to remember is that your stepmom or your dad's girlfriend, she's the adult in this situation. So your feelings really should be the ones that come first.
Yeah.
But never be afraid to speak up because it's your life as well, and if you're unhappy with something, then change it.
Oh, exactly. And I think sometimes we don't speak up in the fear that someone's going to get upset with us.
Yeah.
But you know what? The fear that's holding you back from speaking up is going to be heaps worse than whatever comes out because, you always go to the worst case scenario in your mind.
Yeah.
And chances are it's not going to be there. So
say
something.
Yes, exactly. If you want to send an email to the Dolly Doctor, it's very easy. The email address is...
It's dollymail@acpmagazines.com.au.
Tiff Dunk, editor of Dolly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
NovaFM.com.au